On the morning of 16 April 2014, the South Korea ferry Sewol, carrying 476 people, sank on her way to Jeju Island from Incheon. In all, 295 passengers died in the accident, and 9 bodies are still missing. Among the dead, 246 were secondary school students on their school trip. There are 2 contrasting ways of thinking about this accident. Which would you choose? The first viewpoint is to see the causes of this accident in a simple, linear manner. There is no doubt that this accident was a man-made disaster. The captain and crew members were irresponsible. The shipping company owner was greedy. The marine operating inspector was negligent. Port staff were careless. Government officials were corrupt. And the Coast Guard was incompetent. How well does this viewpoint explain the accident? The hindsight bias effect is a well-known research finding relevant to accident analysis. It makes us oversimplify the complex situation confronting the people concerned and unfairly blame them. The second viewpoint is to look at what influenced human behavior. The accidents are considered not as a simple linear story, but a multifaceted story with complex interactions between deep-rooted structural factors. For example, the captain and crew members of the ferry loaded almost twice the legal limit of the cargo and did not secure them properly. They had to drain the ballast water excessively in order to hide their overloading, which reduced the ferry's ability to bring balance back after a quick turn. The inexperienced third mate took a turn too quickly, and the ferry leaned to one side and capsized. There were several factors influencing the captain's and crew members' behavior. The shipping operation company Chonghae-jin Marine had a corporate culture placing high priority on maximizing profit rather than passenger safety. The company had financial pressures due to an illegal flow of money to the company owner's family members and an affiliated religious group. The coastal liner business in South Korea was very small and loosely regulated. Culture in South Korean society at large was overflowing with a quick approach. Factors affecting human behavior changed dynamically. For example, the captain worked under at least 2 competing pressures, working for maximum profit and a desire for minimum workload. The captain chose a short but risky route to make up for a 2-hour delayed departure. At the same time, the captain chose to take rest in order to work with minimum workload, leaving only a 6-month experienced third mate alone in a steering house while sailing through the risky route. The captain in the past worked under these pressures all the time and managed many successful sailings without any accident. The captain's behavior started moving towards the safety boundary. He had been considered a very competent and experienced captain because he worked for the maximum profit with minimum workload. Before the accident, Chonghae-jin Marine received several awards for logistics development, perhaps thanks to the captain's such behavior. However, the captain did not realize how close he was to the safety boundary and continued to work for even higher profit with even lesser workload. Eventually, the captain ended up crossing the boundary, and momentary alignment with other weaknesses of the whole system led to the accident. There were so many people involved in this particular accident, including ferry crew members, staff and management of Chonghae-jin Marine, Marine Operation Inspector, Vessel Traffic Service Center operators, rescue team members, Coast Guard and officials in the Korean Register of Shipping, Incheon Port Administration and government ministries. All of them were crossing back and forth around the safety boundary. And momentary alignment and combination of these factors led to this accident. How would you look at the humans in the system? The first viewpoint is that humans are simply a potential threat to safety in the complex system and often root causes of accidents. However, the second viewpoint is that humans are heroes in the complex system who can keep it safe. In modern society, many systems have become increasingly complex, and there are many scenarios happening which we cannot predict. The scenarios that safety procedures or regulations can cover are very limited compared to a broad range of unpredictable scenarios we are facing every day. Only humans can adapt and appropriately respond to any unpredictable scenarios to prevent any potential disaster. It might be a real paradox, but humans could be hazards as well as heroes who are essential to keep the system safe.